Well, speaking of removing certain elements of the game, Final Fantasy XVI,
Oh, black people,
black people, or anyone non-white.
Or Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma had a brother in the game. No, we was like, oh yeah.
Trailer actually had a brother in there. I'm like, funny. Crazy how that works.
No, them boys,
not based in real life.
They saw the retaliation. It was
crazy what you can do in a fictional setting. Oh man, imagine! Would you look at that? Oh, how crazy! Oh wow! Every time I see the trailer, I come back to that interview that IGN did with the director when they asked him, "Hey, everybody seems to look a certain complexion. Is there going to be more diversity to this game?" And his thing was, "Well, we're going for accuracy for that time period, in that location, and so on and so forth." It's just the thing. That was a puzzling thing to me, but the other thing that was puzzling to me is this is also, granted, it's not the same director for that game, but I'm like, but look at Final Fantasy VII, even the remake, right? It's like somehow, some way, they were able to take Barrett. He walked a fine line between every black pro wrestler in the 90s and Mr. T without being a caricature. And then you do the remake, the character design is amazing. There's nothing about it that looks like they don't know how to design black people. Right, so I'm like, I know it can be done. You did it with one of your most treasured entries in the game ever. How can you then turn around and say, in this final, again, fantasy world in which I can summon the demon fire dog lion to fight the fire phoenix, that, the idea, the concept of having black people or Indian people or anyone who is not white is just like, accuracy. We got to go for accuracy.
I don't ever want to be the guy to beg people to represent me that don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? If they don't want to do it, like, I'm not gonna beg you to represent me. At the same time, because it's like, you see the Japanese people that want to represent you correctly, they do it. They don't draw you with crazy lips. They actually respect your style. Like, I didn't know I wanted a Raven until I saw him.
Mm-hmm.
I love Raven. Because I love Blade is one of my favorite characters. You feel me? Like, during that time when Blade commercials dropped, I didn't even know. I'm like, yo, what's this movie, man? That's Wesley Snipes. That was my hero actor of back as a child. So for me, I don't ever want to beg a group of people to represent me a certain way. If they don't want to do it, because it's just disingenuous. You know what I'm saying?